Hello friends, welcome back to our channel. This is Rohit. Friends, in today's video we are going to talk about how we can convert text to speech in Android Studio. So in this video, first of all, we will try to understand which class and interface is available for conversion of text to speech. Then we will see what different methods are available with the given class, and at last practically we will try to demonstrate how we can convert text to speech. So let's start today's video. Friends, Android allow us to convert text into voice, as well as it allow us to speak the given text in variety of different languages. So in Android, text to speech class is used for converting text to speech or text to voice. So name of class is text to speech. So in order to use this class, first of all we need to instantiate the object of this class, and once it is instantiated we will be able to use, and while instantiating its object we will specify init listener. Now let's try to see an example. So here we can see we have an object called my text to speech object. Okay, so we have specified it like this: text to speech my text to speech object. Okay, now here my text to speech object is equal to new text to speech. Now it requires two parameters. First one is the current context, so we are specifying it with help of get application context, and second one we need to specify the on init listener. So it provides us one method called on init, and this method requires one parameter called status. Now this status can be used for checking whether the text to speech engine is initialized successfully or not. If it is initialized successfully, then here we will try to set the pitch, language, etc. for our engine, according to which it will try to speak our text. So this is basically the syntax how we can instantiate the object of text to speech class. Okay, and here one important method we have to remember, that method is on init, and it requires one parameter, that is status. So this is how the syntax is available, and same we are going to use within our example as well. Now next to that we will try to see how to set language. As we talk here, if the text to speech engine is initialized successfully, then we can set language or pitch or speech rate as well. So how we can set language? So for setting language there is one predefined method available called set language. So this method has syntax like set language, and here we have to specify the name of language. So here right now we are specifying local US. So likewise you can specify these all different values: Canada, French, Germany, Italy, Japan, China. All these different parameters you may use over here. Okay, so we are calling this method with help of our text to speech object. So our object, that is my TTS object dot set language, and here we are specifying this value. Okay, so all these are possible value you can try with. Now next to that, how we can convert text to speech actually. So for conversion of text to speech we need to call a speech method. So here we need to remember the method name speech. So this method actually converts text to speech. So it speaks the text using the specified queuing strategy and speech parameters. So this method is asynchronous, that is the method will just add the request to the queue of text to speech request, and it will written. That's why it is asynchronous method. So this speech method we are going to use for actual conversion of text to speech. Okay, and now let's try to see the syntax. So public int speak, and it require four parameters. First one is the character sequence, second one is queue mode, third one is different parameters, and fourth one is utterance ID. So let's see the first parameter, that is text. So this first parameter specifies the string of text that is to be spoken. Okay, though second parameter is queue mode. Now this queue mode basically defines the queuing strategy that will be used by text to speech engine. So there are two possible values. First value is queue add and second value is queue flush. So friends, here we have to understand that Android is actually maintaining a playback queue where it is storing all the text which it has to convert from text to speech. So there are two queuing strategies available. First one is queue add. So in this first strategy, the new entry will be added at the end of playback queue. And second strategy we have queue flush. All entries in the playback queue that are media to be played and text to be synthesized will be dropped, will be removed, will be cleared, will be flush, and it will be replaced by the new entry. Okay, so these are the two queuing strategy available that we may specify in the second parameter, that is queue mode. Third parameter is parameter for the request, so it can be null. Last parameter is utterance ID, so this will be unique identifier for the request. These are the four parameters that we may specify with the speak method. Okay, now let's try to see the example. Again we are calling this speak method with our text to speech object. So my text to speech object dot speak. So first is the character sequence that we want to convert to the speech or voice. So it is hello Android. Okay, second is the queuing strategy, you can see here. So text to speech dot queue flush. So whatever entries available within the playback queue, so all that entries will be removed and this new entry will be added. And then next parameter we have specified null. So this is how we will call this speak method. Now let's try to see what other methods are available regarding text to speech class. So first method is get language. So this method basically returns the local instance of describing the language. Second method is speaking. So this boolean method basically checks whether the text to speech engine is busy in speaking or not. If it is busy, it will return true, otherwise it will return false. Next method is set pitch. This is parameterized method and requires the float value which will represent the pitch of voice. So in order to set the pitch of voice, this method can be used. So again we will call this method with our text to speech object. So you can see here my text to speech object dot set pitch, and we have specified this float value over here. So next to that we have set speech rate. Again here we will specify certain float value which will define how much fast the pronunciation will be or how much slower the pronunciation will be. So here example, again we have used same 0.1 floating value over here, and we have called this set speech rate method with our text to speech object. Okay, so these are the two important methods, set pitch and set speech rate, which will control the voice and the speed. Okay, next method we have shutdown. So this method will releases all the resources that are held by our text to speech engine. And at last we have stop method. So this will stop the speak, okay, or voice. So these are the few other important methods regarding text to speech class. Now let's try to talk about GUI that we are going to discuss in the example. So we will have one edit text which will use for accepting the text from user which we want to speak, and there will be one button. So whenever user will click on this button, it will start converting the given text into voice or speech. This is what the example we will have. Now friends, I will take you to the Android Studio where already I have created one project called text to speech demo, and we got these two files. So first of all we will try to design the GUI. So I will take this hello world here at the top of screen, and now let's try to change the text value. So after specifying text, we will change the size of this. So now next to this, we will add one text view. Now next to this, we will add one edit text over here. So here we have placed the edit text, and now we will set its constraints. And now we are going to remove the text, and we will set the hint over here. So hint will be enter text to speak, and next to that one button we will add like this. We will set the constraints for this button as well. And now we are going to change the text of this button. So we have set the text speak now. So friends, this is what the GUI we have, and now we will move to the Java file. So here first of all we will declare the objects. Then next to that we will have button B1, and we will have text to speech, and let's say it will be my text to speech object. So these three objects we have specified here. Now here we will fetch the reference. So first of all we will have edit text. So here we will write et1 is equal to edit text, find view by id, r.id dot edit text person name. Now next to that we will have one button. So button b1, is equal to, we will typecast the result into button find view by id r dot id dot button. Now next to this we are going to instantiate the object of text to speech. So here we will write my text to speech object is equal to new text to speech. So first parameter will be the current context, so we will write here get application context comma. Second parameter will be on it listener, so here we will write new text to speech on it listener. And now you can see it is providing on it method, and this is basically the status parameter that is presented with I. So now we are going to check whether it is successfully initialized or not. If it is successfully initialized, we will set the language. Over here we may also set the speech rate as well as pitch value. Okay, so here first of all we will check the initialization of text to speech engine. So we will write here if I is not equal to text to speech dot error, then we will set the language. So for setting language we will write here my text to speech object dot set language, and here we will specify local dot us, like this. Okay, now next to this we will add now on click listener for our button. So here we will write event handling code for button. So here we will write b1 dot set on click listener new view on click listener, and now it is providing us this on click method, and within this method now we are going to call the speak method. So before calling this speak method, first of all we will retrieve the value of our edit text box. So here we will write fetch the value of edit text whichever user has entered. So for that we will create one string variable here, string, let's say text speak is equal to 81 dot get text dot toString. This is how we have retrieved the value of text which we want to speak. Now next to this we will try to call the speak method, and here we will use our object. So my text to speech object dot speak, and now first of all the character sequence that we want to speak. So here our character sequence is available in text variable, text speak variable. Second parameter queue mode. Now as we discussed, there are two values, queue add and queue flush. So here we are going to use text to speech dot queue flush, and then we are going to specify this parameter as a null, and now last parameter will be null. So this is how we have specified the speak method. And now we will create one toast message here, so which will simply display the text that user has entered. So here we will simply add plus text to speak. This is what the variable. Okay, and we are going to change the length, so it will be long, like this. Now here we will try to override the on destroy method. So whenever our activity will get destroyed, we will try to release the all resources that are held by our text to speech engine. So for overriding on destroy, on keyboard I press Ctrl O, and now here we can see the list of all available method that we can override. So here we can see the on destroy method, so I will select it, and here we have added this method. And now we will, if my text to speech object is not equal to null, means if it is in use, and if it is not equal to null, then we will try to stop it. So we will call stop method over here, which will stop the speak, and at last we will shut down it, dot shutdown. Okay, so this is how we have used the on destroy method over here. Okay, and within on destroy method we are first of all stopping our text to speech engine, and at last we are shut down. So this is what the overall code we have for text to speech conversion in Android. Now let's try to run our code and see what output we will get. Friends, I have connected my mobile phone, and now we will try to run our app. So here the build process has started. So here the build process has completed, and now it is installing our application. So here we will tab on install, and we can see we got this GUI. So let's try to enter certain text over here which we want to speak. So hello, this is demo, and now we will try to tab on speak now. We can see here again, if we try to speak.
Hello this demo. Hello this demo.
Okay, like this we will get the output over here. So if we try any other text, Now we have changed text to hello Android programming, and let's try to test it.
Hello Android programming. Hello Android programming.
Like this we will get the output. Now friends, we will try to set the pitch value as well as speech rate. Okay, and we will try to rerun our app. So here we will try to set the pitch value. So for that I will write here my text to speech dot set pitch, and let's say our value will be 0.2f. Okay, and one more thing, we will set the speech rate as well. Set speech rate, and for that we will write my text to speech object dot set speech rate, and let's say 0.3f. So these changes we have made, and now we will try to rerun our app. So now we will try to apply the changes, and now it is applying changes. So here the app has relaunch, and now we will try to speak again.
Hello Android programming.
Now we can see, as we have changed the pitch and speed of our speech.
Hello Android programming. Hello Android programming.
So like this we are getting the output. So you can try different values for speech rate as well as for pitch. So friends, this is how we have converted text to speech in Android. Friends, if you are new to our channel, please subscribe this channel for more latest videos regarding Android and other programming languages. If you find this video useful, please like and share this video. I will see you in next video. Thank you for watching.